All right, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we should be quickly recapping what happened in the Chelsea against West Ham game on Friday. Obviously, a complete and utter demolition job which happened. Currently, we are doing a watch along for the Manchester United Fulham game. We stream either Saturday or Sunday every week, and then also Thursday at 7 p.m. Um, so yeah, Chelsea West Ham. Obviously, starting in pre-game, we got some unfortunate news that Cole Palmer wouldn't be able to start. Not what anybody wanted to see there. But obviously, Esteval coming in, thought he did a phenomenal job, especially in that first half. Really looked lively. Obviously, got his assist. Actually, became the youngest player in Premier League history to score an assist at just 18 years old. So that's a pretty big tip of the hat. Could have got a goal also. And I also thought one of our big worries with Esteval is that he was going to be very weak defensively and he would kind of get pushed around a lot. I mean, in the two times we've seen him so far in the Premier League, it's not been by no means has it been against small centre backs. It's been against big, strong centre backs. So I think he did a phenomenal job kind of holding his own in there. So that I'm going to put down as one of the big positives is Esteval's cameo. Thought he looked great. Um, Obviously the game got off to a rough start with Paqueta hitting an absolute wonder goal. Again, you could raise doubts about Robert Sanchez. Should he do better going for that ball with his right hand instead of his left hand, kind of having to reach up across his body instead of just, hitting one of these. So that wasn't great. Um, but we got the job done. Not much you can do about someone banging a 30-yard screamer. So that is what it is. Just a couple of minutes later, though, obviously, the main man himself, looking like signing of the summer. João Pedro getting in there, little assist for Marc Cucurella, getting across on the front post, nodding it back. João Pedro, hitting one of these, doing what he does best, scoring goals. We continue on just a few minutes later, um, and this is kind of where we see the clinical nature of Chelsea. We're able to see this we're able to see Esteval and Delap collecting. It's actually one of the best sort of sweeping Chelsea moves I've seen in the last couple of seasons. I know that's a lofty comment, but it was great. Coming all the way back, all the way out from Sanchez, playing up through the midfield, going into the lap's feet, him laying it off, Esteval taking it around the corner. Um, and yes, slotting the ball over to Enzo Fernandez. Realize I've just gone out of sync. That was the third goal I just discussed. The second goal was where João Pedro, instead of scoring the goal this time, he's now assisting the goal. Comes as a result of a little bit of like scrappy play, but he hits a great ball across, and Pedro Neto does a brilliant job of able to just kind of step across the ball, let the ball come across him. Really clean left foot finish, just clinical stuff. As I said, third goal, one of the better goals I've seen. And then the next two goals, I think I said it on the last stream. I don't remember the last time Chelsea scored in a Premier League game from a corner. Doesn't happen. We scored two within like 5 minutes of each other. So maybe we're figuring something out there. Obviously, two goal scorers you never see. Trevor Chalobah getting one and Moises Caicedo getting one. Doesn't really happen. So gonna put that as a big positive, as maybe we can get some more action from set plays this season. And I think that will kind of, if we can add sort of 5, 10, 15 goals from set pieces, I think that goes a long way to moving us on. Um, Another positive, I'm just going to highlight a couple of players that I really thought were great. Obviously, João Pedro thought was brilliant. Esteval thought was brilliant. Cucurella I thought was unbelievable once again. If you think about this West Ham team, right, their right side of the field is where their strength comes from with Wan-Bissaka and Jared Bowen. That's kind of the main attacking threat they pose. And Cucurella just did an absolute brilliant job of just shutting that down completely. So again, brilliant to see. Again, the centre backs, I thought they looked really good. The one goal we obviously gave away, I think that's honestly, I think Caicedo played well, but I think that goal's kind of on him for just not stepping out a little bit earlier. But at the same time, you don't really expect people to be hitting him from there. So be that as it may, but I'm gonna kind of put those down as my players that really stood out to me. I think Delap played well. Obviously, he didn't get his goal, but I think his hold-up play was pretty good. He looked lively. Happy with that. I think we got to see Neto. I honestly think Neto is better suited to that left side of the field. So I think if we this sort of attacking three that we can kind of switch around as we please of Estevao, Cole Palmer, and well, Estevao, Cole Palmer, and Pedro Neto, I think is great. We've also in this game we saw João Pedro dropping into that 10 role and playing kind of that Cole Palmer role, which he did phenomenally well. So overall, very happy. It was 5-1. I think at periods of the game, we went quiet, which I would like to see us hold our consistency throughout the 90 minutes. But go ahead and let me know your thoughts in the description. Hit that subscribe button and please find the Twitch links in the description and also in the YouTube bio. Go ahead, follow us over here.